U.S. poet, publisher and activist Lawrence Ferlinghetti, one of the leading figures of the Beat movement, has died at the age of 101. Ferlinghetti printed novels and poems by the likes of Jack Kerouac, Allen Ginsberg and William S. Burroughs. He died on Monday in San Francisco, according to the City Lights bookshop, which he founded in 1953. His curiosity was unbounded and his enthusiasm was infectious, and we will miss him greatly, a statement said. City Lights said his decision to open the first all-paperback bookstore in the U.S. was instrumental in democratizing American literature and helped jumpstart a movement to make diverse and inexpensive quality books widely available. The statement added, "For over 60 years, those of us who have worked with him at City Lights have been inspired by his knowledge and love of literature, his courage in defense of the right to freedom of expression, and his vital role as an American cultural ambassador." Following the news of his death on Tuesday, fans gathered outside his bookshop for an impromptu vigil. Born in New York in 1919, Ferlinghetti moved to the West Coast in 1951 and his shop soon acted as hub for progressive politics and a magnet for the bohemian beat generation. Rejecting mainstream conservative values, economic materialism and war, they instead focused on spirituality, the human condition and sexual liberation, as well as the use of psychedelic drugs. As a result, the writers and the shop itself remain popular among many thrill-seeking young people. Ferlinghetti's best-known work was his first collection of poems, 1958's A Coney Island of the Mind, which was written for a jazz accompaniment. But his most famous release was Ginsberg's controversial epic poem Howl, which is considered by many to be one of the great works of American literature. The poem's references to drugs and gay and straight sex led to a high-profile trial in 1957, which saw Ferlinghetti and City Lights manager Shigeyoshi Murao charged with disseminating obscene literature. His name was brought into the wider public consciousness in the UK via the 1983 film Educating Rita, in which Julie Walters' English student, when asked if she was fond of Ferlinghetti, thought to herself, only when served with Parmesan cheese. While he put out work by many of the Beat poets, the publisher said in a 2013 documentary he did not think of himself as part of the movement. "Don't call me a Beat. I was never a Beat poet," he told an interviewer. The playwright, novelist and painter also appeared in Martin Scorsese's documentary The Last Waltz, reciting the Lord's Prayer at the band's farewell concert in 1976. His son Lorenzo told the Associated Press his death was a result of lung disease, adding that his father had received his first dose of a COVID vaccine last week.